Bond, the Director of the Blue Thumb Program at the Conservation Commission. We have put together this video to describe some of the services and resources that we can offer to districts because we were unable to meet with you at the area meetings this fall, and there will not be a face-to-face state meeting in February. So I'm going to cover some of the services that a lot of you are familiar with, Blue Thumb trainings, water quality data, natural resource days and outdoor classrooms, and maybe some services that your district has not utilized. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you think of any way that we could collaborate that is not covered, please reach out to me. We love to partner with districts. Thank you.
Welcome to beautiful Spring Creek in northeast Oklahoma. My name is Candace Miller, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about Blue Thumb training. The Blue Thumb program hosts trainings for new volunteers in several locations across the state each year. At the end of Blue Thumb training, new volunteers are able to adopt a stream like Spring Creek and continue to do monthly chemical monitoring as well as biological collections with Blue Thumb staff. In the training, participants get experience hands-on with bugs and fish, as well as step-by-step instruction in chemical monitoring. If you would like to have a Blue Thumb training in your area, please contact a Blue Thumb staff member and we can bring the training to you. Project WET is a national program hosted by Blue Thumb and the Oklahoma Conservation Commission. Project WET is a water-based education program that can be used for natural resource days and outdoor classrooms and reaching all of your educational goals. The activities in this program are extremely flexible and can be used with any age group in outdoor settings or indoors and can take from 15 minutes to 2 hours. We know districts are often asked to provide outreach and education in a variety of settings. To assist in recommending or modifying any Project WET activities, please feel free to reach out. I am happy to assist you in finding the right activity for your educational goals and in your setting. To become certified in Project WET, all you need to do is attend a Blue Thumb training. Project WET certification and the Project WET guidebook are included in your 2-day Blue Thumb training. However, if you are not interested in Blue Thumb monitoring, you can still take the first day of the training and be certified in Project WET. In addition to the 64 activity guidebook, you will also have access to a whole host of online resources and materials to check out from our office.
I'm Becky Zawalski. I'm the field educator for the Blue Thumb program, and we are here at Spring Creek in Martin Nature Park in Oklahoma City. This is also one of the places where occasionally we have an outdoor classroom or a natural resource day, which is where the kids come. It's put on by the center or the Oklahoma Conservation District. Kids come to learn about the creek and about nature. And we do this not only here in Oklahoma County, but we do it everywhere. Some of our most requested education activities are the Enviroscape, which is a watershed model that demonstrates non-point source pollution in a watershed. We also have the Stream Trailer, which talks about erosion in a watershed and the difference between a concrete channel and an urban stream versus a more natural stream with a riparian area. We also have fish printing, the Incredible Journey, which talks about the water cycle, and several other activities that we can lend to districts to help out at these, or we can bring them to these natural resource days or outdoor classrooms. If you are interested in having a natural resource day or outdoor classroom, or have never had one before in your district and would like some help putting it on or some guidance on how to get it together, please contact me. I will be happy to come out or help you get it started. We can talk about any activities that may work and any other opportunities that may come up for the outdoor classroom. Hello, I'm Kim Shaw. I'm the QA officer for the Blue Thumb program, and welcome from Little River here in Moore. Something that we can help you out with Conservation District offices is helping you with a groundwater screening event. Doesn't really have anything to do with a creek or a river, which is what I'm standing in, but it's pretty here. So about groundwater screenings, we do have a handful of districts that do almost yearly host a groundwater screening event, and I'll come out to their offices, and as long as they have about 5 volunteers, as long as there's a couple of big tables, at least one sink, and the districts usually do all the promoting in their local area about the groundwater screening. So what are we screening for? So mainly a lot with wells. Sometimes people do it at the well head, sometimes they do it with their reverse osmosis from their kitchen sink or something like that. What we test for is chlorides, pH, alkalinity, sulfate, and nitrates. We do not test for bacteria yet. Maybe we'll do that in the future, but pretty much out of those 5 tests, nitrates is the most important. You want that to be below 10 milligrams per liter to be safer for elderly and for young of year. So if you would like to interact with your community, let them know a little bit more about what conservation districts can do, specifically your conservation in your local area. You might want to host a groundwater screening. I'll come out, I'll bring all the equipment. I can train all your 5 or 6 volunteers all that day. Depending on how many samples are turned in is going to depend on how long the day is going to be. But usually it's from about 9 to about maybe 2 or 1. So let me know if you want to do a groundwater screening with your district. Thanks very much.
One of the services that Blue Thumb can offer to your district is water quality data on local streams. We currently have volunteers actively monitoring 87 streams in Oklahoma, and our database of streams with historical data is much larger. So if there's a stream in your district that you're interested in, we may be able to provide baseline data for you. We might also be able to get a volunteer set up on that stream to collect data. And these data are very useful, especially in areas where you're planning to implement BMPs. So you can do a pre and post BMP implementation comparison. So if you have a stream in your district that you're interested in, please reach out to us. We'll look through our data and see what we can get for you. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Cheryl Cheadle with the Blue Thumb program. I'm a volunteer coordinator. I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about having a mini academy for education that can include the volunteers of your area. It can include Conservation District staff members, Conservation District board members, any NRCS folks that want to come, and anyone else who has an interest in Blue Thumb and protecting the resources of your conservation district. So, if we're going to come into your conservation district, we're going to work on having one of these education mini academies. One thing you don't want to think is that I'm coming in to tell you how to do things. I'm coming in to start a discussion with conservation district staff and any volunteers you have and any other folks who want to learn a little bit more about Blue Thumb and making good things happen within your conservation district. Typically, I'm going to show up with some of the educational tools that are available for districts to borrow. That might be an EnviroScape. It might be fish printing opportunities. I will have some exhibit materials that could be loaned to you, and we might talk about engaging the public. One of the things that we're going to cover at a mini academy for education is also going to be the Blue Thumb website and how to access some of the information on there, especially our data reports that have been written by volunteers. We have good information on streams. In many areas of Oklahoma, we have had volunteers monitoring for long enough that we can know something about the condition of a lot of these streams. And we are helping people learn to use that information so that others can understand the stream, and that information goes beyond the volunteers who collect it, out into the public, into the communities, and into the watersheds. So to come together in a mini academy for education, that's going to be a small group situation. We have done some outside, primarily they're inside. We have been in the Ada area, Alva, Tulsa, Norman, and we are going to try to work together so that we can do good things, and conservation districts can involve more of the people within their borders in protecting streams and rivers, contributing to healthy soil, and creating a place where we love and appreciate the wonderful resources around us. Sometimes people just need a little bit of a nudge to know what the right thing is so that they can protect their resources. And one of the tools that Blue Thumb has to offer you as a conservation district is having one of these mini academies for education. We can have it for 4 people, we can have it for 8 people. It can be small, it can be personal. Why don't you think about getting in touch with me or someone else from Blue Thumb and say, I'm interested in that. Let's see what we can make happen together.
Hello, my name is Candace Miller, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Full Circle Citizenship workshops. A big part of the Full Circle Citizenship workshops is your self-guided journal. These journals will help guide you through the workshop, asking you to put your reflections and your thoughts down on paper, recalling your favorite water memories, and asking you to think about the watershed that you live in. These journals are personal and they're not shared with the group, something that is for you to take home and keep as a reflection of your experience in the workshop. All Full Circle Citizenship workshops are meant to be presented at a local level, specializing in what is unique and special to your area. One of the tools that we use at the Full Circle Citizenship workshop is the EnviroScape watershed model. This model can spur lots of discussion about the non-point source pollution sources in your area. We talk about what happens in your local communities, what happens on your local farms and ranches, what sort of industry do you have in your local area. And we talk about having personal responsibility over our contributions to non-point source water pollution. Each of us plays a role, and we talk about what that means and what that means to the community as a whole. We allow you to write those reflections inside your journal, as well as share some of those in small group sessions.
Good morning. I'm Cheryl Cheadle with the Blue Thumb Water Quality Education Program, and today I am actually at Little River Park in Moore, Oklahoma.
Hello, I'm Kim Shaw. I'm the QA officer for the Blue Thumb program, and we're happy that you're here with us today to take a little bit closer look at Little River.
This is actually Little River, and Kim and I want to share a little bit with you about an activity offered by Blue Thumb called a creek walk. And we can come out, we can meet with you guys at a stream, and a lot of times the people who want to come out with us on a creek walk might be scouts, might be a field biology class at a college, might be a high school science club. That's a few of the different folks who might want to do a creek walk with us.
Pretty much anybody from school age up to retirees. Each group, each entity is going to want to maybe learn a little bit something or concentrate on a little bit something more about a creek, whether it's the riparian area or the water quality or the biologics that live in the creek. So we can customize a creek walk to what the group or the participants would like.
And we were hoping maybe that some of you Conservation District staff members, some Conservation District board members, NRCS partners that you work with, that would make a perfect size for a creek walk. And when we come down to the creek, we're going to look at the fish, we're going to look at some of the bugs, we're going to be able to take a look at the habitat. We're going to think about, where does the stream start? Where does it end up? Is it eventually going to flow into a lake? And will that lake be used for power generation? Is it going to be for drinking water? We're just trying to help put some puzzle pieces together on a better understanding of streams and rivers.
We'll bring out some extra waders, even sometimes just putting on waders and getting out into the creek and feeling the pressure on them. We'll bring seines out with various sizes of nets, and we'll see what biologics we can collect.
And we'll see how that and the habitat work together. We're excited to come out. We'll bring the equipment. We'll even bring the fun, but you need to also plan to add some fun to it when we come and visit you. Please let us know if we can come out and spend some time with you in a local creek.
Blue Thumb has an awesome website at www.bluethumbok.com that has a lot of different resources for conservation districts. Our new page specifically geared toward teaching resources that has a lot of videos that include fish identification and bug identification, as well as hands-on educational activities that kids can do at home or that you can use to explain something in regards to water quality. We also have all of our data interpretations that are written by our volunteers for your district that are available there. Also on our website, we have a lot of instructional videos for monitoring. So if you are in a conservation district that is already currently monitoring or would like to get into monitoring, those videos are available. We also post all of our trainings and the sign-up pages for our trainings on our website, as well as other current events that we've got going on in any district on the state. So there are lots of opportunities to be involved.
Good morning. I'm Cheryl Cheadle. I'm the Blue Thumb Volunteer Coordinator. And at this point, we're sort of at the end of a little video of how Blue Thumb can help you and your districts, what we can do to help you get the job done for conservation districts. You've heard about Blue Thumb trainings. You've heard about volunteers who collect data on streams like Coal Creek here. You've heard about the various different tools that we can loan you for education. You've heard about how we can come down to your conservation district and talk to you and help you with education events. And during this wrap-up, I just want to be sure that we have communicated how very much we want to be a source of support to you as you protect the resources within your district. Whether it is a farm, a ranch, a stream like Coal Creek here, whether you're wanting to work with students to help them understand careers in agronomy, biology, agriculture, environmental science, the Blue Thumb staff is eager to come and visit with you and to help you in your district. So you have plenty of information on how to get in touch with us, and we hope you'll do just that.